Intervale, good morning.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Tis the season. The families are up here, and we have lots of rail enthusiasts. And where you are, we were just talking that you have an outdoor train, you have the museum, and you have the shop, all right there in one spot in Intervale.
We travel to Europe this year, like we do alternative. One year we stay in the US, next year we go somewhere else. We just had to realize again that this is really a place which is special. It's unique. I don't want to say it's the only one in the world, but it's definitely one of the very few that you find a big hobby shop, a big museum, and even an outdoor train ride on the same property.
Now that museum, I mean, you have a lot of items in there.
We do have over 15,000 items in our museum.
Wow. That's a lot.
And we do have, we say model railroad and toys. We do have a lot of toys, which means besides the choo-choo trains,
right,
we have boats, we have cars, we have planes, and we also have other things. We have from the real railroad, we have artifacts, we have costumes, I would say dresses. We also, that means we have uniforms.
Sure.
And then of course we have mannequins wearing them. We have clowns. We have all kinds of other toys which are known to people.
Sure.
Some of them, of course, are ancient. They are going way back. And I have to say, my oldest item is from 1898.
1898.
This was my grandfather's first train.
Wow, one of those, and you said 15,000 items. So
yeah, it's really one of the places that you can enjoy. Lately I have had quite a few families which were there 2-3 hours, and they came back to me and said, Yogi, we could spend another 2 days here. We have not seen all. And I'm getting very excited. I have to say, this is fantastic.
Nice.
If you have people which appreciate and which really, you see the eyes getting big,
sure.
and having fun going around.
And you have you have like the trains from G to Z, the type, and also though, but your layouts, you don't have like one big layout. You have these layouts that people could then maybe try and build at home.
You see this, most of the museums which have a big hall, which have a big property, they would make one huge layout. Like most of the clubs,
yes,
also have a huge club layout, which of course you cannot do at home.
Right.
My idea was right from the beginning. I said I wanted to do something different than most of museums do, and I have 10 different layouts from Z to G.
Right.
Our C gauge is non-operational, but the N gauge, then we have the 3 HOs, we have the O gauge 2 rail and 3 rail, and we also have G gauge. We have one even outside in between the two buildings where we show people how to build it in the garden if somebody wants to do it at home. And we give them the idea. We also are able to tell them and explain how. So please do approach me. I'm more than willing to help, to tell you where, what, and how.
Nice.
And so anybody which has a question is very welcome to ask. Chris, which is helping me, and also, of course, we have Nelly and Cassie. Cassie is with us 19 years, has trains on her own, and is highly capable in explaining the analog to the digital, DCC, and any questions you have, please. If we do not know it, should we not know it, we will definitely try and find out for you and give you the correct answer.
And also in terms of building, here you have some items from your shop, and it's not just trains, you also have different model planes and cars and calendars, so people can like buy stuff that's already done, or they can put it together themselves.
Yeah, here you see I bought exactly the same car. You can buy it finished for $40, but you can also buy the kit for $20 and put it together. It's very easy to put together. We have different levels. And afterwards, you can say, I have built that car myself. Should be a little bit proud. We also have puzzles. Of course, I brought this time a Thomas puzzle.
Yeah,
it's Thomas
popular
time. But I also have a lot of train puzzles which have no Thomas on it. We have the paints, we have the glue, we have wood, we have metal. We have everything you need to make something on your own. The calendars are in for 2015. We sell them as a ticket for the outdoor train, because Bartlett has a town zoning which abandons all the amusements. And if you buy a calendar, it could be a gift for Grandpa for Christmas, and you have 12 pictures which you can frame and decorate the room.
There you go. Excellent.
And we have 6 different kind of subjects. Train subjects.
Yeah. Nice. So again, in this day and age where people are always on their smartphone and stuff like that, it's nice to sort of put that aside and just go ahead and build a model.
The difference, basically, I'm glad that you mentioned the smartphones, that you also the laptops and all this. I really am very happy that these items exist. But most of what happened there is you're looking at something, you're going to the next page. And in the evening, I usually ask people, or sometimes I ask people, can you show me anything that you did? And then I see the question in people's faces, and they say, well, no, I have nothing. We are trying to give you something which you can keep. If you build that car and somebody comes to your house, you can say, hey, look, this is what I did.
Sure.
And you can show him something you did productively.
Nice.
A lot of the other things which we are doing on the computer or on the laptop, iPhone, whatever, is something which we do and it's gone, and we cannot show anything. We have nothing, we have no history. And this is what I feel which is great. If somebody gets a little older, all of a sudden, and this happens to everybody, all of a sudden he starts trying to remember, what did I do when I was young? And with this, he has something to show, something which he is proud of.
And to pass on. So.
Even if you are, like if you're doing outdoor things and you go for a hike and you make a picture and you have that picture, you have a memory. And this is what I think a lot of people are losing in today's world, is having a memory of a very nice occasion, of something they can be proud of. Like if you do a special hike or you do a special tour, a special trip, try to make sure that you have something to remember. Even if you get a little souvenir or something, then it remembers you of a special occasion.
Well, that's a good segue. Well, again, Roger and Nelly Hartmann, thank you very much for stopping by. And of course, Hartmann Model Railroad and Museum in Intervale. But we're going to do a watch and win now. And this is good for this is free admission for a family today or tomorrow at your museum and shop. So 356-6619, and hopefully you are paying attention. Do we have the question to put up, or are we just going to? Okay, basically, how many items are in the museum at the Hartmann Model Railroad and Museum? Is it 5,000 items? Is it 10,000 items? Is it 15,000 items? Is it 20,000 items? 356-6619. Give us a buzz. And again, this is for a free admission to a family today or tomorrow at the Hartmann Model Railroad. How many items are in the museum? 356-6619. Give us a call. Hi, good morning. What's your answer?
Hi, it's 15,000.
15,000. Someone's paying attention. Congratulations. Who are you?
I'm Phil Bagshaw from Rhode Island.
All right, Phil from Rhode Island, thanks very much for watching.
Come on by today or tomorrow.
I'll get some more information from Phil. Don't you go away. But Roger and Nelly, it's time.
Yeah.
It's time. We all right. Well, hang on. Phil, thank you. Roger and Nelly, thank you very much. Here,
Remember-
go ahead. Talk. I'll stay.
Remember, we are open in July and August every day, 10 to 5.
All right.
The rest of the year, we are open